Hey, Bayek, it's me, Ian, and in today's video, I'm continuing my look at classic Doctor Who. We're now on the 5th Doctor, played so brilliantly by Peter Davison, and this is Black Orchid from 1982. Now previously we'd had The Visitation, and the next one will be Earthshock. Wow, Earthshock's the next one. Now this is the 19th season, and this is the 5th story, and it's 2 episodes, a 2-episode story, yes. And they were transmitted on the 1st and 2nd of March 1982. It's written by Terence Dudley again, and it's directed by Ron Jones. He directed Time Flight 1982, Arc of Infinity 1983, Frontiers 1984, Vengeance on Varos 1985, and Mind Warp 1986. The script editor is Eric Saywood, and of course it's produced by John Nathan Turner. The music is by Roger Lim. We've got some nice locations in this story as well. We've got Buckhurst House, which is at Withyham in East Sussex, and this is a great location in the story, looking at this country stately home. Fantastic. It absolutely is gorgeous to look at, as is the whole story. The way it's filmed, it looks brilliant. Also, for people like me, we've got a railway station, Quantum Railway Station, which was at Quarrenton, Buckinghamshire. I think it's pronounced Quarrenton. We've come across before. Though there is no trains in it. We've got the station, but where I was waiting for the steam train to come. There was no steam train. What's going on? I don't know. Yes. Now, let's talk about the cast. Yes, let's go through the cast. We have got Peter Davison, of course, who plays the Doctor. He's the 5th Doctor. Then we've got Nyssa, who in this plays Anne. So she's doing a double job here. Yes. Isn't it funny how she just happens to look like Anne, Nyssa does? That's what a coincidence, yes. And so that's she's played brilliantly by Sarah Sutton, who's great in this role. And then, of course, we've got, how much I really enjoy the performances by Janet Fielding, who plays Tegan. She's doing it again, brilliant. And then we've got Matthew Waterhouse, who's playing Adric. Yes, Adric. So, yeah, well, it's a spoiler, but it's getting near the end now of Adric's time on Doctor Who. Yes. Okay, so we've got Barbara Murray, who plays Lady Cranley. She was in quite a few interesting films, quite a career as well. She was in Passport to Pimlico, 1949, which is brilliant. It's brilliant comedy. She was in The Darkman, 1951. She was in Mystery Junction, 1951. She was in Both Sides of the Law, 1953. She was in Doctor at Large. That pops up quite a bit, doesn't it? 1957. She was in The Punch and Judy Man, 1963. She was in Doctor in Distress, 1963. She was in A Dandy in Aspic, 1963. And she was in Up Bombay, Frankie Howard film, 1971, yes. And she was in Tales from the Crypt, 1972, which is an horror anthology film, and it's excellent. And then you look, and she's just in a stack of TV series and TV films. I mean, that is an amazing contribution. Fantastic. Then we've got Moray Watson, who plays Sir Robert Muir. With him, it's all about the TV series and TV films. That's what he's been in. Just lots of them again. Then we've got Michael Cochrane, who plays Lord Cranley. He was in a lot of TV series and TV films, but now listen to this. He was in the 26th season of Doctor Who in a well thought of story. He was in Ghostlight, though nobody can understand it. 1989, Sylvester McCoy story. Ghostlight is very well thought of. But yeah, it's an interesting story. Then we've got Brian Hawksley, who plays Brewster. He was in Whose Child Am I? 1976. And of course, this film props up as well. A Bridge Too Far, 1977, directed by the wonderful Sir Richard Attenborough. Also, The Witches, 1990. He was in that. And then a lot of TV series and TV films. So they're the main cast members. So what is this story about? It's set in 1925 on a country estate, big house and all that, and we see all the surrounding countryside, and the Doctor gets invited to play cricket. Yes, because this is what the Fifth Doctor is good at. He's a cricketer. He loves playing cricket, and he really seems to be enjoying himself at batting and bowling. He seems to be a right all-rounder and playing a brilliant game. And while all this is going on at this country estate, they also, after the cricket match, have this fancy dress party. So we've got that factor going on after the cricket match. And the heart of the story is that two servants are discovered murdered. And we keep getting glimpses of this character who seems to be like the monster, if you want to call it. And these two servants are found murdered, and the Doctor investigates, and it all becomes clear. And it's all linked with the title, actually, the Black Orchid, which was sacred to the Kojabi Indians. And George Cranley, who was the deformed, who we see as the deformed, what they call the monster, but it's really is deformed from this. These Kojabi Indians did to him for desecrating their sacred black orchid, and he's disfigured. And what they did means that the family have shut him away. They're hiding him because they're treating him like a monster. But he's not a monster. It's what has happened, the consequences of what his disfigurement. And that's why they hide him away. So that, in a sense, is the story. And what you get is this. It feels like a Agatha Christie kind of period piece murder. I quite enjoyed this. It gets a lot of criticism, I think. A lot of people are not that keen on it. There's no sci-fi elements in it. Peter Davison himself didn't like this story. He made no bones about it. In fact, he felt some of these stories in his era were very much like this, and not enough sci-fi elements here. That's what he was saying as well. But I don't know. I think it's good to have different approaches. If you look back, to the first Doctor, there were often historical stories when the Doctor was brought in to a situation. I do like it when sci-fi elements clash, and you get something like the Time Warrior story, or brilliant stories like that. But this one, as I say, it's just an historical murder mystery, and okay, it's not gonna be considered up there as the greatest story in Doctor Who history, but it's not a bad one. It's just there. It's not. You would not consider it a bad story at all. Definitely, as I say, I just don't feel that about it. I'm happy with it. I don't see it as a great story, but it's enjoyable, and it looks good. I think that's one thing you've got to say, how good it looks as a story. And that always adds to your enjoyment. When you think of Doctor Who on, the budget it's on, that it's able to do this and elevate these stories. Of course, you can argue, and it's true, the BBC are brilliant at costume dramas, and this you could almost put into that, and what a great job they do. But Doctor Who, it's that it does all these things so good, and that's it. I think really, totally enjoyable. Before I go, I'll just show you first. This is my DVD copy of it. There it is. Some more extras as well on this. And now we've got the disc, and you get this. The disc is nice there, isn't it? It's this. And then you've got this little leaflet, which I always love. It just gives you a bit more information. Now, I just mentioned this. Here, we've got the season 19 box set. Now, on this, we have got the first episode with an extended first episode of this story. So that's quite nice. It just adds a bit more to the story. What didn't get transmitted, the got some more footage, and they've put it in, so we get an extended version, and it's really good. So that's on this. So the Blu-ray. If you don't have this one, you can, and you buy the Blu-ray, just a standard Blu-ray box set, then that's on there as well. So there's no problem there. And then there's more documentaries, more about the story as usual. So you can't beat it, can you? So the VHS came out in 1994, and it was a twin set. There were 2 tapes with The Visitation, so it's one of those big double packs. So in 2008, that DVD was released, and then Doctor Who The Collection Season 19 was released in 2018. And I say that includes this extended cut of the first episode. Brilliant. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and we'll let you know when I put out these videos. And if you look in the playlist, you can see all the reviews I've done of Doctor Who, and there's quite a lot. But I do a lot more than Doctor Who. I do other TV series. I do a lot of film reviews and also a bit of music. Now, if you like this video, please give this video a like. If you give it a like, it gets it out to YouTube, and hopefully all other people might enjoy it. Gets in algorithms and all that. So that'd be great. And also, if you've got any comments, please put your comments down. I love to read your comments, and I always reply to them. And that's it. I've gone on far too long. So all I've got to say is, I'll see thee again.